All right, so we have here for this chair, which is this one, reversed, burnt sienna, yellow ochre. Shouldn't, I should make it not a lot of detail in here. It's the chair in the background. I'm using Princeton round number 0 brush. And I'm just gonna cover. Even if we don't put the highlights that you see on the chair right now in the reference, that's okay. We really don't need to do all of that. We could just jump into the lady who's sitting there and start working on her, or the chair she's sitting on. Let's see what this. Okay, so that one here. This is titanium buff, but I'm just gonna actually just test the color on the chair with white, titanium buff and a bit of white in there, in that those two colors combined together, because I don't want to use white, just white for the cloth part, or the right here. Okay. One more. This one. Okay, so I'll let it dry and then I'll do another layer. Doing this right now will give me a kind of a good idea how the chair looks like. I can adjust the shape if I need to. I'm trying to make this chair as simple as possible. I don't want it to overlap or to take attention from her, but it is a nice background. What did we do for the,
Leal, is the chair facing the water
yes,
or
yes,
facing sideways?
facing like sideways, but facing the water this way.
Oh, okay. I had it all wrong.
Did you have it facing?
I had it facing sideways. That's why it didn't look right. But it's
Oh.
okay. I'm fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I got it.
It's just a kind of a in the background. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. You know, shouldn't have too much detail in there.
Yeah, but it needs to face the right way.
Yeah. We used what did we use? Payne's gray and cerulean blue for the blue of the for this, right?
For the tent.
for the
Payne's
umbrellas.
gray, cerulean blue, titanium buff, and ultramarine violet.
Okay. Yeah, no, for the blue part, yes. For the I'm just asking about the blue part. Okay.
The blue part, yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I don't remember the white anyway.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
No. Just the blue part. I just wanted to. I'm mixing here a touch of Payne's gray with cerulean blue, and I'm going to try to do the same right here. You know, by the time I finish this, or when we start painting the lady who's sitting there, if I find that this chair is the color or the chair itself is too much, I'm going to glaze it to push it back. If it's too intense, too saturated as colors, and it's taking away from attention from here, I'll glaze it and push it back. This when you glaze it, you soften everything, and it's not the colors are not strong anymore.
Can I get technical?
Yeah.
You know where you have on the right hand side of the
This
of the chair, there's
Yes.
a post, yeah.
Mm.
Is there something else on the other side that goes down into the sand?
Mhm. Yes. Actually, maybe that's what's missing.
What?
Okay.
It's right next to her wrist, I think. There's or maybe that's the other pole. I don't know.
No, it's here, I think. That's what I was.
I'm trying to figure out what this chair looks like.
Okay. So this should continue down and up to here.
Oh, yeah.
It is missing a part.
Right. But
Yes.
ultimately, the focus is not on it.
Mm-hmm. Well,
And
this is right now, this is really kind of strong, too much. I would I would probably eventually glaze it to push it back when it's dry. Right now, the colors are very intense. It takes away from the main focal point. And there's another, I can see, I mean, I don't want to go too technical now, but I can see another line right here where the fabric folds over.
Is that one is white or titanium buff?
Both titanium buff and white.
Okay.
I'm trying to mix both. All right, so when the pole goes over, it will cover most of this detail. Will cover part of this detail, if not most. I have to be careful because her skin tone is very close to the color of the chair.
Yes.
So let's do this. Let's try to get some. I'm gonna try. I don't think you don't do anything yet. I'm gonna try on mine to get some highlights. Let's see. Let's see if I so put some highlight over here. I think that works. This is cadmium yellow light. I added white to it and burnt sienna. And I'm just using it to highlight part of the chair where I see the highlights on the chair in the original. I'll wait for it to dry, and if it needs more, I'll add more. On the arms. It's the color is very close to the color of the sand. So I'll highlight it a little bit more. And over here too. And here. Let's wait for it to dry a bit, and then maybe we'll see if it needs more highlights. Let's leave it like this, and then we'll glaze it after so it's not intense. The colors are not too strong. Okay, so now I want to glaze this chair to push it back because it's really kind of too strong. The colors are dark. So what I did is I have here yellow ochre and white, titanium white, and I'm going to dip the tip of my brush in water, and see, this is kind of the transparency, the way it is. It's transparent. I'm making my color transparent, but if I tilt my paper, it doesn't drip, but it's transparent. Okay, so now I'm going to go over what I did, because I can still see everything underneath, but I'm making it softer. So if we start by, let's say we start doing this from the beginning. So you'll probably wonder, why didn't we do this from the start? Because we're not going to have anything if we do. It's over sand and the sand is light. So if we don't have a dark color underneath to give us the shape, we can't see the chair. So now it's perfect. All I have to do is, and it will dry darker, slightly darker. Usually what I do is I glaze the whole thing in one sweep, like just glaze the whole thing. But because of the color of the blue behind on the chair, if I glaze it with the color yellow ochre and white, I'm going to end up with a kind of a greenish color. It's not going to look good. So I will glaze the blue separately in this case. Now all of this, and it will dry darker. Okay. So now it's very soft. It's there, but it's not strong. Now, same thing with the blue. I'm going to take white. Oh, sorry. Here we go. Just grab the two blues that I have here. Okay, or you know, Payne's gray and cerulean blue. Add white, touch of white, and water. And again, it's the same. It's like a transparent color. And I'm going to come here, go over this blue. Wait for it to dry. If it needs another layer, then I'll do another layer. If this is not enough and it still looks too dark, I'll do another layer. I think it is. I think a bit too dark. So I'm adding white, bit of water, touch of water, just the tip of my brush. That's what I'm putting. I'm dipping my brush, just the tip in water, not the whole brush. Okay, that's better. Wipe my brush. Again. And I'll do this as many times as I need to. You know, I'll go over it and gauge when it's dry, if it needs more. A couple of more layers. Okay. Okay. Okay, so taped the masking tape to paint the pole for the umbrella, the one in the back, which is this one here. And, oh, wrong color. Burnt umber and yellow ochre. Let's try. Right. Wipe my brush. And let's do this. Oh, so much easier when you tape. And down, I think. No, we're gonna stop right there. Just above her hand. Not above, right next to her hand. I'm gonna let it dry a bit because it needs another layer before I remove the tape. If we want to make it a bit round, we can just maybe highlight one side with, but not now. Let it dry right now. We'll highlight one side with yellow ochre. Okay, let's try now. Just one side of the pole with a bit of yellow ochre. This is burnt umber again. I'm just going to clean it up a bit. Okay.
How far down does the pole go?
Well,
Sorry,
just
I don't,
above here. See her hand?
yes, just to her hand?
Her arm.
Okay.
Yeah, just right there.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. I'm still using some burnt sienna. I mean, yellow ochre, not burnt sienna, and trying to put some highlights at the edge of that pole right here, just a bit. Okay, let's see. Take the tape out. Perfect. That's good. All right. Yellow ochre, ultramarine violet, I'm mixing them together to get that dark hair, a dark base for the hat. So we can highlight over that, or we could add the shape. We can highlight the shape to create a nice kind of bit of highlights in here that you see. So we need this dark base first. Hmm. Okay, that's good. Now we can take yellow ochre. Let's put a touch of Naples yellow in it to highlight it, make it lighter. So yellow ochre, Naples yellow. And let's see if this is gonna give us a good highlight. Hmm.
Sorry, are you putting just yellow ochre right now?
Yellow ochre and Naples yellow. Naples yellow and yellow ochre together. Oh, it's blending with the color of the, I didn't think about that.
Add a little bit of white.
White will be too strong. I didn't think about the sand. I can adjust the color of the sand a bit.
Put more blue on it, the blue water.
Yes, 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 yes. You're right. Thank you. You're right. Now in the back where the hat is, I'm adding more yellow ochre in here in the back.
Leon, I don't have ultramarine violet, so what can I use?
Do you have any kind of purple, like
Violet is okay, I think.
violet? Can you mix?
Dioxide purple I have.
Pardon?
Dioxide purple, dioxide.
Dioxazine purple. Yes.
Dioxazine purple.
Yeah. You have. Okay, dioxazine purple is good. Add that. Add a touch of it.
With
Mix
yellow
your.
ochre.
Yes, but mix your dioxazine purple with a bit of white.
Okay, it's very hard, yeah.
Yeah. So when I want to highlight a bit in here, I'm adding Naples yellow to my yellow ochre. I have some cerulean blue in here, so I'm gonna cerulean blue and white. That's a great suggestion. That's perfect. All right. We'll adjust the value once we start working on the rest of her face and everything, but I think it should be okay for now. I mean, the hat looks a bit low here, but honestly, I'm not gonna bother. That's it.